Thank you, Michael. So Cintoo is a new company leveraging years of research and development in various fields, including wavelet compression, mesh streaming, etc. This is our very first AU as a company. So you are all familiar with terrestrial laser scanning. Those devices are getting cheaper and easier to use, but the problem is that they produce gigantic data sets that can only be consumed by desktop-centric workflows and by shipping a hard disk. So with Cintoo Cloud, we make the reality data fully cloud compatible so that all stakeholders can collectively benefit from it and can collaborate in real time. And by taking this move to the cloud, not only the reality data becomes collaborative, but it can also benefit from cloud computing and machine learning for analytics and analysis. So the core technology behind is a result of many years of research and academia. We can turn a point cloud into surfaces, which will make the data about 20 times to 30 times smaller before the upload to the cloud, and much easier to view and to stream as a mesh using a simple WebGL browser. But the very good news is that the inverse transformation is also possible, so that anybody can retrieve back the point cloud in its original form as a structured or unified point cloud with no compromise on accuracy. Here is the first example of Cintoo reality data in a Google Chrome. What you're looking at now is a typical panoramic view from a terrestrial laser scanner, but this is not a flat image. This is a photo texture mesh. And if I remove the texture, you will see the surface that was generated from the point cloud. On this surface will reveal every single detail that the laser beam was able to capture, no matter the over or under exposures of your RGB sensor. In this second example, the scan was made without any color, and the gray levels come from the intensity data. With a typical 360 view of the scan, you see almost nothing. But by looking at the surface generated by Cintoo Cloud, we will reveal details that you have probably never seen before in your own laser scans, like on these bricks, or this floor, this ceiling. So Cintoo Cloud workflow is the following. We take the data, the laser scan data after registration as a structured RCP, thanks to the Recap SDK, or E57. Cintoo Connect is a Windows app that will run locally on your desktop to transform the point cloud into a surface mesh and to upload it to Cintoo Cloud. The reality capture data becomes then accessible by your team members or your customers at any time from anywhere using either Amazon or Azure. We connect Cintoo Cloud to BIM 360 docs so that we can pull the 3D model and overlay it over the reality data to compare the as-built to the design intent. The other workflow that we support is the scan to BIM one. Using Cintoo Cloud web interface, you can crop the data along any axis, organize your scans in work zones, and using Cintoo Connect again, you can export back this reality data as a unified RCS or a structured E57 file for consumption in your CAD software. So Cintoo Cloud is definitely the collaboration platform that you need to share and distribute your reality capture data to every stakeholder inside or outside your company. So here is Cintoo Cloud. I'm using Google Chrome as a browser. And the first thing you will get is your dashboard listing all the recent activities on your projects from each one of your team members. You can also invite an unlimited number of users to the platform and give them access to the data with certain permissions. On Design My Projects now, I can search for projects through thumbnails, through the list via a map as well. And creating a new project is very easy, and you can even select the cloud provider on the data center where your scans will be hosted. For a complete demo, please come to our booth. So this is one of the projects as an example. It has about 60 scans. You can view them as thumbnails here. There are multiple ways to look at the data, and the one I'm using now is a 3D view. See how fast we stream the data from the server in Europe. You can navigate the 3D data very easily. We provide several display modes. This is the RGB one. And you know, we keep the structure of the point cloud, so with the vantage points. Now I switch to X-ray, which is really useful to look at the project structure. Another one is a surface mode. and I can activate the backface culling to always see the inside of my project. Okay, there is a problem with the demo here. So you will be missing the most interesting part of the video. Okay. No, yeah, no problem. Anyway, please come to see the demo on the booth. Okay, you will see how we create projects, how we can navigate the projects in the 3D browser using WebGL, and basically how you can extract crop informations from the mesh and turn that back into a point cloud that you can use then within any Autodesk software using RCP or RCS or E57. Okay. Now the other part of the demo that we do on this show as well is that we connect to BIM 360 docs. We pull the 3D model and we overlay the 3D model to the mesh, and then you can crop the data and see the differences between the reality data on the mesh, on the BIM model. Okay, so we enable scan versus BIM workflows of this kind in the browser. We enable also scan to BIM. We can download crop section. We can download the complete structure point cloud and turn that back into RCS or E57 point cloud. So really see Cintoo Cloud as a new platform to really manage and collaborate with your laser scan data and make it fully cloud compatible. We make it collaborative. We make it BIM compatible. And so this is a new way to share and distribute your reality scan data.